Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
Good afternoon and welcome to our interview session today. My name is Mayowa Alajo. As you all know, Entrepreneurs Channel TV is not only a television broadcasting service that is set to cater for the needs of female entrepreneurs in West Africa. Here, we also train women, connect mentees to mentors, as well as link our women with angel investors, donors, and funders. Now today in the studio, we have a very successful, beautiful, stunning looking female entrepreneur in person of Mrs. Mayowa Alajo, the CEO of Mastic. Please meet her.
Good day. My name is Mayowa Alajo.
Alright, I'm sure you're happy to be with us because I'm also happy to meet you here today.
Most definitely.
Alright, so briefly, just tell us about your entrepreneurial journey so far.
My entrepreneurial journey so far has been a very, very interesting one. I know a lot of people always talk about, oh, I started young, but for me, truly, I started young.
Alright.
I started selling when I was in 200 level in a Greek. I had a direct entry, and I started with 5,000 naira.
Wow.
I'm proud to say that. Yeah.
How did you do that? Because 5,000 naira now, it sounds like a small amount of money. I don't know about them though, but then still, starting up a business with that amount, I was expecting to hear like 20,000, 100,000.
5,000.
Wow.
5,000. Then my mother gave me money for pocket money. She gave me 5,000 naira. I was in Osu. Then now I'm at Obanjo University, and I remember that I collected my 5,000 and I just went straight to Lagos Island. And you know, why it's so funny was that I've never even been to Lagos Island before.
Wow.
Because even if I want to make my hair, I was taken by my father or the driver to make my hair. I remember that I was just telling somebody today that even in high school, my father would wait outside to pick me home. So I was original Omobota, you know, but I just took my 5,000 and I just decided I was going to Lagos Island. And the very interesting thing, why my journey is funny, is that it was not as if I had I knew what I was going to buy. You know, I just took my money and I just felt I needed more. You know, I had a very, very strong, still prudent, you know, this kind of mothers. I just believe that, sorry, I don't know, I maybe I need to digress. So my mother was so interesting that my mother will give you money for pants, she will give you money for bra,
wow.
She will give you money for biro, but she will not give you extra. You know that kind of mother. So you're just be okay, no excess, no excess. So you know, and I knew I needed excess now. I needed to be a big girl in school. You know, I needed to be a big girl. So I just needed to spend more. So I needed to get more for myself, and I was not going to do what people do. I was not going to sleep with a man. If I could digress about that, I tell my girls no. It's a no-no.
A lot of people need to hear this.
Yeah,
now it's like that's a new thing.
No. For me, it's a no-no. For me, my pride goes before me. Not that I'm proud. I used to say one of the things that helped me as a young lady not to sleep with any guy was that I asked myself, hey, come to think of it, this guy will now sit and be talking to another person and I say, multiply and not sorry. I tried.
And that's what they do. They like derive joy, accomplishment.
That used to, you know, just the thought of it in my brain makes me feel like, no, I'd rather kill the guy. Yes. No, but I used to say that if you ask any guy I dated, the only man, this should be a national TV, the only man I ever slept with in my life is my husband. Not because I'm grateful to God, not because I didn't date people. I used to say I had my first kiss at 9 years old. So I had guys, not because I was fat. I had guys like that. But because, you know, there's something about you making up your mind and saying no. Not, hey, I don't want to, not that I've never kissed before or I've never been taught before, but no guy can say, oh, I slept with that girl. So, because of that pride, I wanted money, but I wanted to spend my own money.
Okay.
So I went to Lagos Island. Very interesting. Maybe any of my customers will be watching this. So I'll go and buy pant and bra. I'll go and pick. There was one inside like this. You just go down like this. You're not going to one place. I don't know the name of the place. So you pack pant and bra. Maybe everything gone. I can't even remember the price. Very small money like this. So I will not pack pants that looks like bra. I will not buy nylon. Understand? I will not buy nylon. I will not join it together. Okay, maybe 800, maybe 400 naira. You know, and you know that my mother taught me something. My mother is a businesswoman. My grandmother too. My mother would tell you that you want to do good business and you want to make money. Look for things that are common. So that is my. So I will not go. But the pants and bra that they will not see in Ogunpa or you know all these common markets. That's what I will buy. I'll not come and I'll sell 800 naira. In fact, I still saw one of my diaries. I was showing my husband. I was a very, very interesting woman. When I leave class, when I'm going to class, I have a diary. My class starts at 9 or 8. I'm always 1 hour after schedule because I'll be at the halls I'm going to by like 7:38. You know, go around halls to sell. Then I'll carry my Ghana must go like that to class. Wow. And I'll push it. So people are like, what is this girl's wala? You know.
Money.
It's money. Can you imagine? And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was always fun. It was always fun for me, for somebody to say, give me 15 naira and I can give you. Give me 20 naira and I can give you. Some people come and borrow money and I'm like, take your money. You know, and there's nothing I was doing. I didn't have children.
So, apparently from what you said so far, you started with selling underwears for ladies. Yes. And then, just like that, you picked your dream. Can you tell us about your brand?
I sell a shoki. Basically, no.
Alright.
I sell ashoke, I stone ashoke, I love ashoke. So I do some couple of things with ashoke.
Alright.
But outside the normal time, we make ashoke jackets.
Wow.
Yes, I have them in my office. I make kimonos. I make kimonos with ashoke. I still have some in my office.
This is only Ankara and all these.
No. I have a lovely kimono made out of ashoke. You know, I think I've attempted using ashoke to make a shoe before. But you know that a lot of these things, I think, on the large scale, for making shoes and this and that, they're not things that are encouraged from our side in Ibadan. A lot of these things could maybe thrive a lot better in Lagos. You know, more than Ibadan, because you know, Ibadan's resources, it's kind of, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So but I love Ashoke so much because you could do a lot of things with Ashoke.
Okay, so what do you also beat Ashoke?
Yes, I beat Ashoke.
Wow.
Yes, I beat Ashoke.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
What motivated you to choose this?
My life is God in every way. People talk about a lot of things, but I can talk about God in every journey and every step of life. Remember, sorry, I'm just going to stray. I remember some years back I was going to go to Dubai, and I had a lady, and I wanted to go and buy beads in Dubai. And she promised me even an ad, she was going to give me this, that, where she was buying and everything. Some days before I was going to Dubai, I was just on my bed, and I had Atiku. I just called my mom. I said, Atiku, who is Atiku? The only person I know that is Atiku is vice president. I'm not Abusa. I don't have any relationship with Atiku. So I now told my mom, I said, Mommy, you don't Atiku. She now said, there's a fabric that is Atiku. I said, okay, fabric. So I just went online and I started googling Atiku. And I found out there was a fabric like that. So I kept I kept pushing this lady to give me the contact. That's what she don't give me. I bought that Dubai plane, she did not give me contact. I got to Dubai, called, and I was like, sis, you told me you're going to give me contact whom I buy beat. I'd already converted money, I'd exchanged money to take to Dubai. Sis, how far? Say, she just moved out, so there is nothing she can give me. So I just said, God, Atiku. So what is Atiku? So this is the point where Atiku is going to come in. And that was how, that time, I sold Atiku. What am I trying to say? When I was going to do Ashoke was not, like one of my friends say, if he or she is hearing me today, the Lord is their strength. When I went to meet him and her, because there have been like 2 or 3 of them, And I said, please come and tell me about Ashoke business. You guys have been there. I remember one of them telling me that in your family is lace that they are selling. What are you doing in Ashoke business? Yes, like 2 or 3 people told me that. But I was not discouraged. Because whatever is of the Lord, stand it. So I left them. And I came back home. Like, God, what's happening? The people I felt that were human power said they're not going to teach me. I should face my ancestral business. So, I should face my ancestral business. So I said, God, if they are not teaching me, there should be a way. I'm using this to encourage anybody. I tell people, God is everywhere. And God is ready to help to the minutest of details. Why we don't see the help is that we have options A, B, C, D. When God knows that there is no option B, C, D, that is the only option, He never fails. And I remember that I got back home and I sat down. And I just saw a message on my Instagram page. And I said, I didn't even see a message. It's not that we used to see DM. There was no DM. A woman's name, Patrick Ayaski, I'm fine. That's a woman's name. I was like, what was that? I just went into her page and I found out she was selling stones. Ooh! Just called me, I was like, hey, come and see something, come and see something. I saw something. What is it? I'm sorry. And he was like, what is it? So I went to Lagos, met Patrick Ayaski, met the people, and I bought my first stones from them. God bless Patrick Ayaski, I don't even know the woman. I only spoke to her on the phone. And after I met Patrick Ayaski, things just there unfolding gradually. I met one, strangers, people I don't even know, were ready to help me without stress. So it was not as if I woke up one day and said, oh, I wanted to go into Ashoke. No, I stumbled on it. Okay. And for me, I believe that wherever the Lord directs me, He stands by me.
Okay. So how long have you been in this business?
24 years now.
Wow, that's a long time. Throughout these 4 years, what difference have you noticed in trend and styles? And then how has it affected your sales?
Trend. For everybody that is going to grow in business, you need to watch out for trend. I don't talk on social media, but I know that is where I can get what is in vogue.
Yeah, that's true.
24/7. My data, oh no. Before I got into Ashoke and I was making beats, for me, my data is everything. I learn new things. For me, any business you're going to do, you should be ready to invest into knowing what is trending. Because cooking, if you have feel saying, do you understand? And a lot of these things, and it's very easy. When you get to social media, you see what is trending. If you don't know about it, jump. If you cannot jump, let somebody carry you. So just make sure you are moving.
Yeah, so what difference, how has it affected your Ashoke business?
I followed trend.
4 years ago, 2 years ago, what was different?
There's really everybody's just running around the same circle. We could, if we had this interview 6 years ago, we could talk about it different. When I entered Ashoke business was when stones came into Ashoke. I think stones basically completely turned Ashoke into a different thing.
So that means that's a trend that changed.
Yes.
So now
I entered at the entering of stones. So there's really nothing except now that we're adding fabric to Ashoke, which is still along the same line. Okay, it's okay, it's true, sure. Okay, now we have laser cut. Now you can have an old Ashoke that actually looks like lace. People will be asking you, are you wearing the lace or Ashoke? Yes, but I've been flowing with trends by the grace of God.
Okay. How do you source your materials?
My materials. For me, Ashoke definitely is indigenous. We do Ashoke in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So, and thread. So funny, somebody was still saying today that she never knew that it's thread that they used to make Ashoke. In any case, for everybody that does not know, it's thread owu that is being used to weave Ashoke. Owu. If I knew that there was somebody that did not know, I would have brought like 3 or 4 threads for the person to know that it is thread. Okay. So threads to make Ashoke. My stones, We buy stones. I buy stones from outside Nigeria. I buy stones from inside Nigeria. So, I buy stones.
So what's the concept behind your business name?
I had this wonderful guy when I was in uni. He used to call me Sister Mayowa Sticker. Mayowa Sticker coming from Mayowa. My name is Mayowa. And so when I was going to have my business name, I just thought of, okay, I can't give my business Mayowa Sticker, it was too long. So I just said, okay, let's have it as Mastic, Mayo. I remove the yo and combine everything, Mastic.
Since your journey as an entrepreneur, what has been your most fulfilling experience?
Experience? Where is experience now? We are narrowing it down.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yes.
For me, the most fulfilling thing for me is seeing people that have gone through me becoming somebody. Meeting somebody on the road and, just being happy that thank you for giving to the Lord. That I've deposited into this person's life. I've passed through this person and, for me it's the most fulfilling thing.
So how challenging has it been running your business?
The most challenging part is the actual part. It could be frustrating.
The weaving.
The weaving. Because a lot of times my mother will say, show that shit. Even if I'm a weaver myself, because I'm weaving a shoki myself now, even if I'm a weaver, I can't even weave more than 2 in a day. Depending on the kind of design. There's some designs God I cannot even finish weaving a bundle in 2 days. So issue of shedashi, so we have weavers, those guys, sometimes you want to kill them. Sometimes some of them carry your money away. Yes. A weaver I've had a weaver that was owing me close to almost 300,000.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes they carry your money away, sometimes they carry your trade away. Everybody wants to become rich in one day, everybody wants to be great. That's the only challenging part for me. Every other one, the Lord can solve it.
So how do you deal with stress on a daily basis? Your activities?
There's a level you get to. And even before I used to think there's a level you get to, and stress comes naturally. I found out that it's a lie. So, at a point I used to think that maybe, by the time your working capital is like 100 million, you can rest. And I found out that no, the higher you go, the more stressful it is. My father used to say something when I was young. The height reached by great men, it's moved by a sudden flame. That's were sleeping. They were busy burning candles. So, my mother would say it is easy to get up, it is more difficult to maintain it.
Yeah.
So it means that the higher you go, the more the stress. But one thing I know is that for me, God has a way of controlling my life.
Okay.
He has a way of giving my checks and my balance. When my body is going gaga, God has a way of telling me, calm down baby, calm down baby, calm down baby. Because for me, work for me, let's talk about that. But work for me, I can leave food and be working. Me, I like work. For me, I just like work.
Okay.
I hate lazy people. I hate them with a passion. I don't want to see a lazy person around. I just hate lazy people. I can't stick lazy people. I'm so sorry.
No food for lazy man.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I detest lazy people. And it's so bad in Nigeria. So people just walk up to you, and then there's this sense of entitlement. You walk up to you and you think, because you're okay, you should be able to give them 50,000. I'm like, I was telling the guy that came to work for me, I felt because I was rich, I should be able to pay 5,000 for something I know it was. I said, okay, before I get 5,000, now what can they do? When they got 5,000 and say that sell with a pick up for floor.
You want to swindle?
I don't understand. So
it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that. Not even around me.
Okay, do you have any advice for upcoming entrepreneurs?
My only advice for not just entrepreneurs, but everybody is run, walk, crawl, don't stop moving. Everybody wants the government to do this. Everybody wants their parents to do this. Everybody wants their sisters to do this. A lot of people don't want to work. But I want to put a clause on this. Some years ago, I used to feel that some people were lazy. But later I found out that it's not everybody that is lazy. Some people even want to work. They're not even seeing something to do. You know that the common 20,000 we are talking about, some people are somewhere looking for just 20,000 to do for a good cause, and they cannot even raise it. I'm not talking about those kind of people. God have made me to realize that journeys are different. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So there are some people that actually want to do, but it's not even available.
Yeah.
They go bad. When I was in uni, the people living opposite my house, they used to eat food with atagugu and they would put egg on it. Yes. Yes. Dried pepper, atagugu. So if it is ororo they have, they will just put kim or pim and they will surround the table, the floor, and they will put fufu and they will be eating it.
Yeah.
You see now, that's Nigeria for you.
Yes.
But if you have the opportunity, you know, a lot of things are going on now. People just want to be rich like that. That's why we have a lot of ritual killing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I'm not. I think a lot of these things are fault from the home. Parents should begin to make their children realize that material things are not the only thing that defines life.
That's difficult.
They are not the only thing. When you talk to young people and they are talking about, oh, it's because I don't have a car. Excuse me. When we were growing up, some of our parents never had cars now.
Of course.
People did not kill themselves.
And
People did not kill themselves.
civilization, technology, all these things have just affected
A lot of things. So a lot of our young people are running away from building blocks. People don't want to build blocks. People want homes that are furnished. But people like us were trained to know that blocks are built one at a time. It is not everybody that everything happens boom. You know, some people are lucky. So people want to live in a completely furnished house. I was born with a silver spoon. By the grace of God, I was born. I can never say I ever knew suffering in my life.
Wow.
By the grace of Jesus, when I want to eat amala, I eat it. Except those times when my mother wants to train you and say, it is what your mother has that you will eat, you know. You know those ones. Apart from that one, I lived a comfortable life.
Okay.
Except days that I yari for my father, and I want to take cab to my house. Even when my father was able to take me to school, there was a cab that was going to take, so it wasn't as if I have to get to Mobile, you know, take a cab, you know, I didn't have that kind of life.
And a lot of times, people that have this type of life, they are tired of it.
Do you understand? You know, there are times I want to walk from Grammar School to my house, so I like, you know, they go this, they want to choke me now. You know, but my parents taught me. I was also talking to my mother. I was, fortunately, I had to sleep in the house for like 2 days. I was telling my husband I enjoyed those 2 days because we were able to talk about a lot of things. And you know, she just refreshed my mind about what is going on around us. That you know, a lot of parents, you know, when you're even sitting down and your daughter is there or your son is there, and you're complaining, you know the kind of building, the kind of, you understand what I'm trying to say? You're building on that. Where I grew up from, I was made to know that blocks are built. It is not everybody. Loman down for like, you know, the Bible says he has written down the days of my life as if I've lived them. If you come to realize and come to peace with the fact that God has written down everything will happen, episode by episode, precept by everything will happen. But because you know there's a lot of rush, everybody just wants to have everything. Hey, my neighbor is using Lamborghini, I want to use Lamborghini. It's not the kind of life we were taught to live. So, you know, apart from the lazy people, for the people that think that, oh, God has forgotten me, let me tell you, God never forgets anybody.
Okay.
It is just that it is not time yet. And like me and my husband will always say, at that time when you are waiting on God, don't wait being lazy. Don't wait folding your hands. Do you understand? Don't wait feeling that, oh, when God is going to come, He's going to give me, God is going to send billions to my account. No. God is going to bless that which you are doing. That was what He told me. He said, what is in your hand? That thing that is in your hand.
You can't be idle.
You can't just, no, you can't. Because our God is not a lazy man. Have you ever thought about it? I was leading praise and worship in church one Sunday, and I asked people, I said, have you ever thought about it? That in China, like 1 million people are praying at the same time. In Nigeria, people are raising voices. And it's never been confused. You've never asked for a car, He will not give you for children. This must be an hard-working person. Yes. You've never asked, no. Imagine that you have a pain in your leg and you say, Father, heal me. It is my leg. Oh Lord, heal me. And you just find out that you have double eyes because somebody is asking for your eyes and a new eye. And you now find the new eye beside your own. God never makes mistake. He's not a lazy man. And that's why He will not favor a lazy man. God would never. I've never heard about somebody too lazy, and God stood up to help. No.
Even Peter was doing something.
You gotta be doing something. So even when you're waiting on God, because in individual time is different. Maybe because I was talking to a woman, I said, maybe because of where I'm coming from, maybe because I've been able to weigh life. You know, I've seen ọmọ ìyá mẹ́rin tó ṣe pé ilé ìlú kọ́kọ́ dáa fún, kò ṣe kó bàjẹ́ fún kejì, bàtọ́ yá tó máa dáa fún kejì, ó dáa fún ju yẹn lọ. Maybe because I've seen those kind of things, it makes me just relax. I'm like, okay, if you build a house and I've not built my own, it's not my time yet. Okay. So people just need to realize that everybody's time would come.
Okay. And it doesn't matter your background.
It doesn't
you
matter.
have to continue working.
It doesn't. My father.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV.
Wealth, and so they just laid back.
Oh, sorry. My father was a very awesome man. My father told me about himself, and he told me that he had only 2 shirts going on. My father is not doing bad, and he still gave back to me. Since I knew him, he's never done bad, and he's not doing bad. You get what I'm saying? He's doing awesome well, at least for his age. He's
very
kudos to him. And he was never giving back to it. His problem. You understand? Yeah. And he's doing well. So the background does not matter. I think it's just the,
there is hard work.
Yorùbá say, tí o bá ń kọlẹ̀ kúkọ́, bí, tó bá yá, tí o bá rẹ̀ tó kàn, tó bá yá rẹ̀, hinge ara rẹ̀. At some point, the hinge will be tired. And it will break loose. The major thing, don't be tired. Don't give up. A lot of our youths are giving up just to hold it. Somebody is not even up to 35, 40 years, they're giving up already. Why? Encourage yourself. Keep talking to yourself. So sorry, I like talking a lot, so I'm going to try and calm myself.
No, you're making all
one of the things that helped me while growing up was my mirror.
Okay.
You know, there's some things we don't do. None of my parents taught me this. God taught me this. There are some things we don't do, and that is encouraging ourselves. I wake up and I face my mirror and I talk to myself. I don't know where I'm going to, but I tell you, Mayowa, no matter what, it is going to be well with you. How many of us, Lomanshe, wake up and tell yourself, sit yourself down very well. I'm not living my life.
The other time I was following you, but then I just...
Don't be discouraged. You are the only person that can encourage yourself. No amount of words that people tell you. When you talk to yourself, my mother will say, but when you sit with yourself and you keep telling yourself, I'm not a very, very rich person, but I'm not doing bad. But even at that, every time I look at myself and I tell myself, Mayowa, you are not where you're supposed to be. But I am not begging where I am. Let's cultivate that habit. The corner of my room knows me very well. When I feel like I'm pushed to the wall, go to the corner of my room and I look up and I say, God, I know that you are there. The moment I know that they are not going to use an obituary and say God is dead, I'm just going to sit, relax, and keep watching what he's doing. And you know, there's sometimes a lot of things that we're passing through that people that suffocates us. I used to believe that I'm saying what I believe, or you understand now what I believe. It might not be true, but what I believe. That most of the things we pass through, there are things that God is using to prepare us for where we're going to.
Yeah, I believe that. So I've been telling myself that a lot.
Yeah.
I just feel every situation, everything happening is a preparation for the future.
It's just a preparation for the future. A complete... Okay, let me drop this. When I was young, I was still just my husband yesterday. And my mother wants to buy something. I just like those one loss I made me one loss say, hey, oh, get those markets. I will go. My mother will give me money to tap that taxi. When I get to the market, I will now use my head. I used to have a friend in my area, then Demola. I can't remember his surname. I use my head to carry tomato arogo. It will not be dripping on my body like this. After I left secondary school, and you know, I was just like that. And my mommy wants to be saying, even when she says she does not want to go, I say, Mommy, I want to go. And those were things that were preparing me for my business. There are a lot of things I can go through now. So sorry, I don't want my parents to watch this. Sometimes the parents will come to my show like, why do you go? Like, I'll say to my mom, you don't even understand. You know. So there are a lot of things that we go through that God is using to prepare us for what we're going to. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't even want to bow to God. You know, even whether you are a Muslim, you are Babalawo or anything, whichever God you are serving, where you are serving it, has some things in front of you that you have to pass. Those things, they will build you. Those things will make you. Those things will make you ready for the next level. But those are the classes people don't want to undergo. Yeah.
So good. Okay, what would you say your favorite quote is, and why? You said a lot of quotes, but I've learned a lot from it today. What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote. Hey, what could be my favorite quote? I have so many. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of principles that guide the things I do. So I have a lot of things. But which one should we pick? Which one? Let's pick one.
I like the one you said about don't stop moving though. Like I've picked that up. I'll be using that now.
Let's use that. Don't stop moving. Just keep moving. Crawl. Let somebody drag you. Because when you don't move, you stink.
Alright.
And you know, when you move, you meet people along the line. You meet helpers. You meet people that are ready to, you know, do one thing or the other for you. But don't you consider to carry some? You understand? You know, so don't stop moving.
Alright. Do you have any formal training in this field?
All I have is given to me by the Lord. I am nothing outside God. He has taught me so many things. He has introduced me to so many businesses. I'm not a pastor. I don't have any spiritual calling. But I have God. And for me, I know that there is God. There are two different things. I was on Instagram yesterday and I read a comment and a guy said, the problems in this world will reduce if we remove God. And in my mind I was like, yes. And I was like, this one is so crazy. His life is confused. Because how do you remove God?
How is God affecting?
The center of everything. How do you remove him from
How
it?
is an invisible being affecting?
Oh, you understand? So you know, for me, God has just been everything to me. He has been my business introductor. Sorry, pardon my English. He's been my business motivator. He's been my trainer. He's been nobody can stand in that shop and say, I taught her how to do this. No. People come to my shop and they say they want to train. The only reason why I don't train people is because human beings are very, very interesting. I can train you, talking one-on-one. Don't come to my shop and say you want training. People will say, so sorry, but let me say that there are a lot of negative vibes and positive vibes. I select the kind of people I move with. And you know, Nigeria is just so funny. When I was doing business, I used to train some people and you find out that even when the people you are doing business with come, is where you are sitting, they will sit. What is not their business, they will put their mouths. I can't stand it. So that's the only reason why I don't train. But I was not trained in any way. You know, they call something on-job training. You understand? I've made a showcase before that I will leave and I will not be able to give to the customer and make another one. I did a lot of learning on the job. I bought a showcase before. Yes. And the person was even going to take it that day. It was a horrible experience. I just bought the machine and I didn't know how to set it.
Okay.
And the job was so urgent. So I just put it on it. But I opened it like this, I showcase John. It was very horrible. And the person was going to have it that day.
Oh my God.
But
how do you sense that situation?
God has taught me. God has been good to me.
Wow.
It has taught me not to panic. Something happened present in my office and people were startled with the way I handled it. My daughter was just screaming and screaming and screaming. Everybody was running around. I was just where I am. I was just sitting. So I said, yes, I miss my daughter. It's alright. Because of course I knew that stood up immediately. I'm on the big side. So God had taught me how to handle some situations. Even when you panic, what will be will be. When you don't panic, what will you be? Why don't I sit down and don't panic? For me, that day, I was just there. The girl was like, Mommy, what's the journal care? What's the journal? Give me solution. So I called one of my boys and I was like, you have to take this action today. And already I don't delay. I was going to finish something delay. It was very small. It was just remaining one place like this. That's what the thing does journal. And I just wondered, what's going to happen? We just want to resolve this. Till date, if I did not tell that woman that I should get burnt, we never know I should get burnt. And we burnt it up. You know when you want to burn paper, they become black. That's in burn that I can never forget. But you know, God has been so good. That's why I want to just use this video to say that we need to put God in everything. I want to drop this testimony, then I can't walk away. I like talking slowly. You need to find a point to tell me to stop talking.
Okay.
When I was in the uni, I was going for a program in the morning. It was like 7 a.m. in the morning. You used to call it CDC, Countdown Communion. And I woke up from my bed. I was going to wear my clothes. I was not even going to have my bag because I was already late. So I wore a lace. Well, it was a top and a skirt and blouse. My mom sold it for me. It was a short skirt and my shirt was buttoned. As I was about to step out of my house, my spirit just told me, don't wear that clothes. Go and wear. I had a friend. I naturally don't collect people's clothes. I just collected that clothes and I knew I was not going to wear it. You understand? That's what I was going to say. Everything that happens. And naturally I don't collect people's clothes. So I just collected that clothes and I knew I was going to. It was this top that was stretchy. So it was in my room. My spirit just said, go and wear that clothes. Like, Mashima Washo Moji. You understand? I just took it out of. If I wear it, she will not see, she will not think that. But I just went there. It was my spirit talk. I'm not a gym person. You're okay. So I went there, I took my top, and my spirit just said, wear that leopard skin skirt, and I wore the skirt. So I went out of my house. The first Okada man I picked, normally then in school, I used to preach in the car, preach on the bike. So when I cleared the bike, I was preaching to the guy never answered. After I finished preaching, so a guy died around our area. So I was now telling the guy, hey, this word, when it's going to end, nobody knows. Okay. That man that died, they went to pack him inside Shaka Shaka. Because they just said the family has to bury him. You know, they could not even, but they just packed what they saw. So I was not telling the guy, hey, when Jesus comes now, it was the Jesus of that man that came at that point and everything. The boy did not answer me. Now, anybody that went to school will know that there is one place between Old Junction and Aqua. That was how that guy carried me to the place and he just veered off the road and went into the bush. And pam, he came down and it was my neck. The first thing that flashed in my mind was that my clothes. If I was wearing that shirt, it would have been so easy for him to tear my shirt. My short skirt would have torn. Now, why I'm saying this is that God is interested. So as much as the clothes we wear, the kind of shoes we put on, God is interested to the minutest details of our lives. If only we can completely surrender to His lead. If only. Of a truth. Some people will now come and ask questions. Hey, if He's interested, if truly is God, why am I suffering? Our own children, don't we punish them? Our own children, don't we train them? Are those training suffering? No. If they are not, let's liken our Father in heaven. He's even better than that. He said, if your earthly mothers can't forget the suckling time. He said, this your father's God, you can ask for bread and he'll give you snake. I won't. So you know, when we completely surrender and release ourselves, we know that whatever we are going through, we are safe in His hands. Simple, straight and short.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I love your outfits.
Thank you so much.
I don't want to ask because I know you're the one that did the bidding already.
Everything, this
I
way.
think everything is. Wow, that's so lovely.
Thank you.
The beads are so different. I've not seen this like before. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
From your hairdo to your shoes, everything.
I like
So
to be
nice.
careful. Thank you.
That's good. Okay, can you share your business location and your business contact?
Okay, Mastic Beats and Show, okay, number 24, Alafia Avenue, directly opposite 11th Avenue Gate. My number is 08130 788 321. 08130 788 111. And I repeat 08130 788 111.
Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
honoring our invitation.
Thank you
I
so
learned
much.
a lot. You're so hilarious.
Thank you.
I actually laughed and tears almost I had to just control myself.
Oh, I believe God is still taking me places.
Of course, amen.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing you in various places as well as myself.
Yes, so.
Alright, thanks for joining us
Thank
today.
you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.